Everything you need to know about norovirus. The silent stomach virus norovirus is one of the most common and highly contagious viruses out there, affecting millions every year. It's the culprit behind stomach bugs, causing intense vomiting, diarrhea, and stomach cramps. But here's the kicker. This virus is sneaky, spreading rapidly without warning, and you may not even realize you're infected until it's too late. Whether you've been exposed or not, understanding how norovirus spreads, what symptoms to watch for, and how to protect yourself is essential. What is norovirus? Norovirus is a virus that targets your gastrointestinal system, causing inflammation in your stomach and intestines, commonly known as gastroenteritis. It's known for being highly contagious and can spread through food, water, surfaces, or simply by being in close contact with an infected person. It's responsible for a large percentage of stomach flu cases worldwide and can spread quickly in places like schools, hospitals, and cruise ships. Unlike the flu or cold, norovirus doesn't just linger in your respiratory system, it's an invisible enemy, quietly affecting your digestive system. How does norovirus spread? One of the scariest things about norovirus is how easily it spreads. It can be passed on by eating contaminated food prepared by someone who has the virus, especially in places like restaurants, cafeterias, or catering events. Touching surfaces that an infected person has touched, think doorknobs, tables, or even phone screens. Close contact with someone who has the virus, like shaking hands or being in close proximity. It spreads incredibly fast, especially in crowded spaces, making it difficult to avoid. So, it's not just about getting sick, it's about preventing it from getting to those around you, especially those who may be more vulnerable, like young children, the elderly, and those with weakened immune systems. Symptoms of norovirus. Norovirus symptoms can appear as quickly as 12 hours after exposure and can last anywhere from 1-3 days. It typically starts with an upset stomach followed by sudden vomiting and diarrhea. Here's a closer look at the symptoms. Nausea and vomiting are often the first signs. This can be intense and rapid, especially in children. Watery diarrhea. This comes on quickly and can lead to dehydration. Stomach cramps and abdominal pain. You might feel bloated or have sharp pains in your stomach. Headache and body aches. A general feeling of fatigue and discomfort can accompany these symptoms. Low-grade fever. A mild fever may occur, but it's usually not high. The worst part. These symptoms appear out of nowhere and hit fast, making it hard to prepare or prevent it in time. It's not just an annoying stomach bug. It can leave you feeling utterly drained. Who's at risk? While norovirus can affect anyone, there are some groups of people who are at a higher risk for more serious consequences. Children. Their immune systems are still developing, and they can become dehydrated very quickly. The elderly. Older adults may have weakened immune systems, making them more vulnerable to severe illness. Immunocompromised individuals. People undergoing chemotherapy or those with chronic health conditions are at a greater risk for complications. Pregnant women. Like the elderly, pregnant women are more susceptible to severe dehydration, which can lead to more significant health issues. Symptoms in children and adults. In children, norovirus tends to cause more vomiting than diarrhea. Quick dehydration due to the high frequency of vomiting and diarrhea. Irritability and fatigue because of the discomfort and lack of hydration. In adults, the symptoms are usually similar, but tend to include more severe stomach pain and cramps, persistent fatigue, and a general feeling of weakness. Adults, especially those who have compromised immune systems, may take longer to recover. How to prevent norovirus? Prevention is the best way to protect yourself from the virus. Here's how you can keep it at bay. Wash your hands regularly, especially before eating and after using the restroom. Hand washing is your best defense. Disinfect surfaces regularly. Clean surfaces, especially in kitchens, bathrooms, and other high-contact areas. Avoid close contact with infected individuals. Stay away from people who are showing symptoms of the virus. Avoid contaminated food and water. Be mindful of food hygiene when eating out, and make sure your drinking water is clean. Norovirus vs. COVID-19. How do they compare? Although norovirus and COVID-19 are both contagious, they affect different parts of the body. While COVID-19 primarily targets the respiratory system, norovirus focuses on the digestive system, causing vomiting and diarrhea. Symptoms of norovirus are usually short-lived, with most people recovering within 1-3 days, unlike the long-term effects of COVID-19. Transmission. Norovirus spreads much quicker and is more common in crowded places like schools and nursing homes, while COVID-19 spreads primarily through respiratory droplets. Severity. COVID-19 can lead to severe illness or long-term complications, while norovirus generally resolves quickly without severe long-term effects. Prevention. Both viruses are best prevented by good hygiene practices, such as hand washing, wearing masks in the case of COVID-19, and staying away from infected individuals. Recent reports on norovirus in the US and globally in recent months. The US has seen a noticeable uptick in norovirus outbreaks, particularly in nursing homes, schools, and cruise ships. According to reports, the CDC Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has identified an increase in norovirus cases across several states, with some regions reporting over 1,000 cases in a single week. Worldwide, norovirus is responsible for over 900 deaths annually, though it is much less deadly compared to diseases like COVID-19. Comparing COVID-19 and norovirus, COVID-19 has caused millions of deaths worldwide, with ongoing global health crises, while norovirus deaths are significantly fewer, usually affecting those who are already at risk due to age or underlying health conditions. Conclusion. While norovirus can seem like just another stomach bug, its ability to spread rapidly and cause significant discomfort makes it a virus worth taking seriously. The good news is, with proper hygiene and awareness, you can minimize your risk of infection. Stay informed, protect yourself, and remember to take care of your health. If you or a loved one experiences any severe symptoms, don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare provider.